What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Will Got Game back with another video. I just want to talk about questions, right? Questions is a key element to rapport. It's a key. I said key. It's a key element to getting to know somebody, and also it could be a dynamic thing when you're trying to flirt with somebody. So it's gonna be a little flirt 101 because I know guys they struggle with flirting, and I'm not the best. I've been better, I've been worse. It wavers, right? Anything you don't work on every day, family, it wavers, and so flirting, like we're gonna really get to the gist of that, like you feel me? Because it's like my iPhone broke, my iPhone right here. I had more than four, but it's techniques I got. Like last year, I was writing stuff down. Right, you got the push pull method. That's when you obviously you or you could pull push, right? Either which way you decide to do it, it doesn't even matter. Like telling the girl, hey, you got some cute eyes, but you look like trouble, right? That's push pull. And it's a little flirty too on top of it. So it's not really like that. My whole idea, I told y'all about nagging and stuff like that. Nagging is when you say something not to be negative, right? It could be negative. But nagging, in my definition, is when you say something to disqualify yourself as a potential chaser. Like you're hunting that woman. You're trying to pursue her. But if you say something like, "You look like my aunt," you dig what I'm saying? Or I can't date women that look like family members, bro. I just can't do it. It could be seen as a mind game or some type of thing. I see how that works, but I feel like negs are crucial in certain points of courtship if that woman is, out of line. And we talked about the frame yesterday, and we talked about the controlling the narrative. If you do what I tell y'all to do from beginning to end, y'all gonna already have a good frame from the beginning to the end. Y'all not even gonna need to nag a female. So you got the push pull method. Dang, you know what I'm saying? I like chocolate, but too much chocolate, it might not be good for me. Um, so it's anything that you give a compliment or a downplay, and then you put the word but, however, or yet, or I don't know, or you put like a contrasting word in the middle, and you're like, I like short girls, however, da 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 da, right? So that's push pull. Then you got misinterpretation. So that's when a girl be like, dang, like you're too tall for me. And I'm like, dang, but don't you like tall guys a little bit though? Like da 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 da. I'm taking it how I want to take it. I'm controlling the narrative, like kind of like the framework. So flirting, if you pay attention to what flirting is, it's a lot of just controlling the frame. It's a lot of just controlling the narrative. Also, compliments work like a charm, just a simple compliment, but don't overdo that. You feel me? I would even say 1 to 2 per interaction with a female. 1 to 2, keep it at 1 to 2, right? You know what I'm saying? You got some cute eyes. I like your hazel eyes, or you got some pretty lips. That end it, right? Then flirt as far as like banter, right? Don't keep being one sided like that. Banter is more of like a sparring match between two people, right? It's a conversation, right? So I said compliments, nagging, push pull, misinterpretation. Um, um, I forgot the other ones, bro. It's a couple. Um, but questions could be used or posed. I like the word pose. Mark this video at 4:13. Pose, right? And what I'm saying, when you think of posing, you think of like a statue or something, a model that's posing, right? They're putting their body in a specific way to get a certain reaction from the people. So with your questions, when you're flirting with a female, you want to pose them a specific type of way. So, for instance, I walk into a room or diner or anywhere, and I'm like, "Hey, and I spot some pretty girls, and I'm like, "Oh, this is where the pretty girls is at today." Or I walk in the party, "Oh, this is where the pretty girls are at today." Where I'm opening the conversation with what a question, but the question is full of assumption too. I know that's pretty weird for people who not used to spitting game. They're not used to um, flirting. Um, it's asking a question, but it's not really a question. It's an assumption. Oh, these are where the pretty girls at, huh? Oh, okay. And you got that back and forth, right? You got that because I want to go back to neg real quick. When you neg, it could be something as simple as like, yo, what you a girl told me one time, she was like, I just went shopping. And I'm like, oh, what you got? I bet you ain't getting nothing vegetarian in there. It would just me teasing her a little bit. Okay, so nagging and teasing could be like twins, right? Teasing is another one. That's the other one I wanted to say. Teasing a female. You know, you could tease a woman on anything. Then you got cold reading, right? Cold reading is when you're telling someone about themselves, just like a fortune teller. You're reading them. You seem like the type of girl, you know what I'm saying? You know how to treat a guy very well, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you about you. Could get tricky, so you might want to practice that because if you don't practice it, you're just gonna probably feel insecure about doing it. But you tell a woman about herself without coming across as a father figure or too invested in her, then it could be very, very alluring because she's trying to figure out why are you so confident and why do you think you know everything. But I want to just end this on this like last but not least, frame control could be seen as flirting. Just not letting when you get into a conversation with a female, just not letting her see you as lame. You feel me? And I know that's confusing because it's like, what you mean? Like, just don't let her see you as lame, bro. Like, cause women sometimes got the propensity to judge you off of what you're fitting into. So, okay, you're trying to talk to me. Most guys that come up try to talk to me ain't really that guy. So now I'm automatically assuming you fit in. But you may be the one to stand out depending on your what? Your mindset, your perspective. And this is where the neg could be useful if it's a female who thinks that, like I said,